Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Hopefully you're having a great one out there so far. I'm First Alert meteorologist Chandler Jordan, and we've been stuck in this holding summer-like pattern for the last several days. Even last week, this pattern was hanging around the Midlands, and one of the things that we're going to keep an eye out for as we work a little later into this week is rain chances beginning to ramp up once again. So here's a look at our pattern. You can see the Bermuda high well offshore, clockwise flow around it, bringing some showers and moisture into the southeast, and then the stalled out boundary still hanging out to our north. Since we're on the south side of this boundary, that means we have a lot more moisture to work with, and we've also got some warmer air in place across parts of the southeast. Closer to home, a little bit of rain overnight, but that has since fizzled out, so we're dry to kick off our Tuesday. Once again, we're watching for the opportunity at a few late day showers and storms, mainly once we get into the back half of this afternoon. So rain chances aren't going to be widespread today, still in a limited fashion like we had for our Monday, but the activity does pick up out there once we get closer to sunset and around the early parts of this evening. Notice how by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, look at our rain chances up to 60 or 70%. That means rain is more likely, and it's thanks to the frontal boundary to our north finally arriving into the Midlands. Here's First Alert Futurecast. We pick it up out there at 12 o'clock today. We're still dry. Notice how we get closer to 2 or 3 o'clock. There's 1 or 2 storms out there. Almost all of us are still dry at 3 o'clock, so no need to worry about rain if you had any lake or pool plans early this afternoon. But as we get a little later into your Tuesday, that's where we see a few more additional showers and storms, and why you should keep an eye to the sky if you are out and about this evening. Into the night tonight, a little bit of rain will hang around while we're sleeping. I think for Wednesday morning, we're mostly dry as we wake up, mid-70s as you head out the door. And then as we get into our Wednesday afternoon, notice how we start to see our coverage of rain increase, especially later in the day, closer to late Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. That's where we get this opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms across much of the region. Now by Wednesday night, a lot of this moisture starts to move out. Thursday morning, notice how we have a lot more cloud cover out there. Mid and upper 70s to wake up with on Thursday, and the stalled boundary to our north settles closer and closer to the Midlands on Thursday. That's why you'll notice our rain becomes a lot more widespread starting around the early afternoon on Thursday and continuing into Thursday evening, where thunderstorms look likely for many of us out there across the Midlands. So don't be surprised if we see plenty of downpours to work with, not only on Wednesday, but especially by Thursday and Friday, where we hit our peak opportunities for rain. Now, this is important because our drought monitor is in a need of rain. Absolutely, especially for the I-95 corridor. Look at the darker shades of red there corresponding to our level 4 of 5, extremely dry grounds. And even for much of the Midlands, you'll notice the level 3 of 5, severely dry grounds stretching from Newberry and Saluda counties into Lexington, Richland counties, and even farther to the south across portions of Orangeburg and Bamberg counties. So the more rain that we get, the more help that we can get for our drought situation. And we're not going to get much of any type of relief from it today. More so your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for our showers and our thunderstorms become a little more widespread out there for us, especially on Thursday and Friday afternoon. Saturday, we still have rounds of rain that we deal with as we kick off the weekend. By the end of the weekend, Sunday, look at our rain chances decreasing. That's thanks to our stalled boundary moving offshore. By next week, especially Monday and Tuesday, with this boundary moving away from us, we'll finally have some opportunities to where it looks like we can really dry out, and from there, a high temperature that makes its way back to around 90 degrees. So as a recap, just remember that we do get some rain today. Some of us will. It's not going to be until later in the afternoon and evening, though, before these showers and storms start to fire up. And if you happen to miss out on today's rain, you've got much better opportunities for that starting tomorrow, and especially on Thursday and Friday. If you want your latest forecast update, remember you can head over to our website, wistv.com. From there, we've got our First Alert Weather tab, which will give you an idea, of course, of your hour-by-hour forecast. We've also got our interactive radar if you're out and about and want to track some showers and storms, or if you want to read our web article, you can do much of the same as well, just again by heading to our website, wistv.com, and clicking on the First Alert Weather tab. Make sure you stay right there. We'll be starting with what's new this morning coming up in just a few minutes.